Family knows that song. Bonus points. All right, we've got uno, dos, and we need tres. I also think we're missing my beautiful co-host. Where's he at? Oh, he wasn't feeling good. That's right. I might need a fill-in co-host tonight. Creature said he wasn't feeling hot. Vampy, are you filling in as co-host tonight? I didn't hear from Creature. I don't think he's gonna be here tonight. Sweet. Okay, I think we're just missing Toxica. We'll give that 1 to 2 more minutes before we hit the intro, and then if that doesn't happen, then we're gonna figure it out. Oh, would you look at that? All right, let's give it a go. A little high. Yes, kids, welcome to another episode of Cinema Score. I am, of course, your boy, and filling in for my beautiful co-host Creature tonight is my beautiful Ad Vampy.
Hi.
Vampy, how we doing?
I'm good. Hey, so excited about today's show.
Very excited.
Yes.
Unfortunately, if you guys were here to see our normal co-host Creature, he is feeling a bit
Oh,
under the weather, so he will not be joining us tonight. But you do have the wonderful featured show host of Melody Vampy's Melody Madness, Vampy, right here.
that is.
So I think we're feeling pretty good here about that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, on top of that, we've got some wonderful contestants. And right before I bring these contestants in as they request the box, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this show. What we do on this show is we go on the internet and we talk about movies. We figure out what the internet critics and the internet hosts, or the internet critics and the internet audience score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. And whoever is the closest to the score gets a point and they get to pick the next movie. The only thing about picking the next movie is the other two contestants have got to be familiar with the movie. It can't just be some random movie you saw with your cousin on Thursday night. So we're going to do that for about 40 minutes until we get into our rapid fire round, where we're going to stop talking about movies and we're just going to start scoring them. So if your favorite streamer's in here tonight, even if they're down, stick around because anything can happen here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in our awesome guest here. Our first one of the night is Savage.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Next
Sorry, I had to make sure my cat was out
of
so you
the
guys didn't
night
hear her.
is the one and only Rob G.
What up, everybody?
What's up?
And last, obviously not least, the beautiful Toxica.
Let's go.
Guys, how we all doing? We ready to go?
I'm excited.
You guys know how the show works, but if you have any questions, please say them now before we start.
Slow down.
That's what I thought. Vampy, I got a question for you. You got a movie for us to start here?
Okay, so let's start with Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
The Legend of the Black Pearl.
Is everyone good with the first
Are
movie?
we all good? Or the curse of the Black Pearl. Excuse me. Are we all good on Pirates of the Caribbean? Everybody?
When's that one? I don't know if I've seen it or not.
That's the Pirates of the Caribbean movie with Johnny Depp, the first one.
I'm gonna switch phones real quick because of this. It's dark. It's dark. Hold on.
All right, well, we're going to go with there's some sort of familiarity here. So we're going to start with Pirates of the Caribbean. All right. Savage, you are up first. What do you remember from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, okay, who can't remember Johnny Depp, first of all? Okay, he's just a little weird of a guy. William, honestly, that was such a long movie that a long time ago that I've seen the movie. And it was a long movie. But what's her name? What's the girl's name?
Keira Knightley.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
That girl.
That one. Well, I remember her and like getting on there and fighting with them. And yeah, I don't know much more. Honestly, I can't remember too much of the movie, so we're just gonna continue on with the whatchamacallit critiques. So we're gonna go with the audience. We're doing audience first, right?
Critics.
Critics.
Critics first.
How do you forget this every single
It's
time?
been a minute since I've been on the show. Leave me alone. Not too much. Not too much. All right. So critics score, I'm gonna give it a 75, and people, I say 77.
75, 77. Rob, what do you remember from Pirates of the Caribbean?
There's so much to remember from that first one. Jack Sparrow constantly vanishing off on his own venture for searching for the Black Pearl. And then basically William in love with the girl, and she's pretending to be a pirate as well to find William, because William was supposed to be captured and turned into someone that was supposed to be cursed. So it's just so much stuff. I want to say the critics is going to give it a high 80, 89, and the audience 91.
All right, Toxico, what do you remember from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Is that the one where he's like, I got a jar of dirt. Guess what's inside? Is that the one? Because if not, I don't remember anything from it.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
That's all I remember. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in like forever, but I've seen it. I'm gonna say the critics gave it. I don't know what they said. What did they say? I don't want to go. I'm gonna say the critics gave it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. That was rude.
The first one was 75-77. The second was 89-91.
I'm gonna go with 70, and I'm gonna say the audience gave it a 80. 70, 80.
Wow.
That was really low.
Between the three of you, this was decided by 2 points. The critics gave this movie a 79%.
Oh.
The audience gave this movie an 86%. Winning by 2 points is Savage.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Savage, welcome to the board.
Thank you.
And you get to pick the next movie.
What about Pac-Man? Have y'all seen Pac-Man?
Pac-Man? Like
Pac-Man? The movie.
Mm-mm.
You mean Pixels?
Oh, that's one. Pixels. Yeah, that one.
I've seen Pixels. Yeah,
That's the name of the movie. Why does it say Pac-Man? I don't know.
I was like, excuse me, there is no Pac-Man movie. There's a Pixels movie.
Literally.
All right, are we all good? Are we all good on Pixels? Everybody good with Pixels?
Rob. Oh, okay.
Creature would be freaking out right now if Pixels. Wait, Rob, yes or no?
He said yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, yeah. Creature would be losing his mind right now if this movie he'd be like, there's no way. He would be so mad.
He'll be
Well, he's
mad.
gonna be mad at me, so he can go ahead and be
All
mad.
right, Savage, what do you remember from the movie Pixels?
I remember Pac-Man, obviously, because I thought it was Pac-Man. I remember the crashing through the city, the ghosts taking everything with them, and them having to go and get Pac-Man, and the creator of Pac-Man got his hand eaten. Oh, that was my favorite part.
You
probably.
stole my scene.
Yeah, that guy's when he got his arm in, that was like one of the best parts.
I am his father. I have created him.
That was like one of my favorite parts. This is amazing. I love that movie. And just like how they did the whole like layout and everything, and how the army was so retarded. But anyhow, moving on. We're gonna say it's not a cuss word. Anyways, we're gonna go with 81 and 83.
All right, Rob, what do you remember from Pixels?
I remember, again, to sum it up, what Savage was saying, is they were going after the giant Pac-Man, and they had Donkey Kong in there as well. They had a few different video game characters in there, and the person, I think it was Adam Sandler that played the main character. He was trying to deter Pac-Man from attacking the city, so he created a plan to have him come after him, and then ended up defeating Pac-Man. I want to say that the critics gave it a 79, and the audience gave it a 84.
Yeah, that wasn't a Price is Right at all. All
Yeah,
right,
right.
Toxico, what do you remember from Pixels?
I think it was funny that they made Kevin James the president. I thought it was like hilarious when he went to Reach of the Children, and like how like their interaction between him and his best friend, how he's like trying to say, oh, that's not how you do it. In the end, like Adam Sandler's character was right the whole time along. That I thought it was just funny how like Kevin James was president.
I know, that's wild.
Hilarious.
That
Hilarious.
is a very wild part of that movie right there, is that Kevin James is the president.
Because Adam Sandler, a lot of his movies, he always like puts all his friends in them. That's why they're always in there. But I want to say I'm gonna go 84, 83, 85, 83, 85.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm scared.
The critics gave the movie Pixels an 18%.
Wow.
Oh, I know you lying.
That's crazy.
No way in Hamley Cricket. No way in Hamley Cricket did they do that.
And
And when the audience,
Not everybody likes Adam
That is
Sandler.
crazy.
the audience gave this movie a 46%.
What?
Winning by 1 point is Rob.
Crazy work. Just because the price is right to me. Crazy work. Just because the price is right. I see you, Rob. I got you.
Rob, before you pick your movie, I'm gonna hit the promo real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, your boring creature feature show. I'm your boy. Actually, we don't have creature today. That's Vampy. And what we do on this show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet. We've heard the internet critic. Score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. But stick around in the next 25 minutes. We're gonna get to our rapid fire round. We're gonna stop talking about movies and we're gonna start scoring. If you'd like to be on the show, please have my one of my and Vampy. Rob,
right.
welcome to the board. You get to pick the next movie.
Let's see.
What did talk to me about?
I had to
How
go check on
about-
my I had to go check on my chicken. I'm still cooking dinner.
Oh Lord.
Sorry, I
At
had to
least
flip
it's not
it.
alive.
Um,
At least the chicken's not alive.
I got
But
one.
then you were talking, so.
Growing
All
Ups.
right, what do you got first, Rob?
Because there's a Growing Ups, the first one.
Another Adam Sandler movie and Kevin
Yeah.
James.
We're going. You said
Thank
grown
you.
ups. Are we all good with grown ups?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Savage grown ups.
All right.
I said yeah.
Don't sass me.
I'm mad at Rob right now. This is war. This is war.
All right. So
All right, what do you
I remember
movie, grown ups
for
there,
the
Rob?
first Growing Ups. I remember that they were giving Adam Sandler
He's lagging.
a hard
What happened
time
to your
because
Wi-Fi?
There we
he
go. He's back. He's back.
they called him Mr. Hollywood when he went back home, and the Kmart, the Kmart was funny as heck. They were sitting there laughing, making fun of each other. I forgot the other guys that played. They were basically talking crap about each other. Excuse my language. It was hilarious.
Don't forget
Like,
about the man.
the one of the boys ended up being in a relationship with the girl. So I will give it. I say the critics gave it a 75. The audience gave it.
He cut out.
Give it a what?
Rob.
Your Wi-Fi, Rob, it's cutting in and
Wi-Fi.
out.
Rob, what are the
The audience
what
gave
did
it
you
a
give
40. The critics gave it a 75.
75 and 40?
Yeah.
All right.
Audience
Toxica, what
gave.
do you
I mean,
remember?
critics gave it a 75. Audience gave it a 40.
Got it. All right, Toxica, what do you
That's
remember?
wild.
I remember the what's chocolate wasted? I want to get chocolate wasted. And not only that, the part that when they get the swimsuits, they're like, "Where'd you get her swimsuit?" And they were that was funny. I thought that was funny. I'm gonna say 45, and I'm gonna say 55.
All right,
Wait,
Savage.
what did
do
she
you
say? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
45, 55.
I lagged out. 45.
Sorry.
I totally lagged out. I was
lagged
like,
out.
what? Sorry. I'm only half here.
Out there.
Yeah, I totally did. Sorry. I don't really. I remember like the poolside and I don't know. It's really not too much more. We're just gonna go to the scores, and because it's Adam Sandler, and I forgot this in the last one, they usually do low on Adam Sandler's, and I forgot that. So knowing that and remembering that, I am going to say we're gonna go 39 and 48.
Somebody watches the show. This is oh man. Gotta make sure I do my math. Oh,
Wow.
the critics gave Grown Ups a 10%.
Yo, yeah. That is so funny.
The audience gave it a 62%.
Wow, that's like it's different.
By 1 point is Toxica.
All right, we on. This is cold war here.
Everybody's on the board, and Toxica, you get to pick the next movie.
I'm getting out of the whole Adam Sandler category because I'm just I love him, but I want to do something different. I'm trying to think of a really good one. The first Scream. Everybody seen the first Scream?
Yeah.
Scream. Are we all good with Scream? Thumbs up? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, that's
All right, break it down for us. What do you remember from the movie Scream, Toxica?
I am a diehard fanatic. That is the most iconic movie, I believe. I could sit here and talk about it forever, but I'm not.
I think you stabbed me too deep, man. I think I went too deep.
That's where I fell in love with Red Flags, aka Billy Loomis and Schumacher. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say the critics gave it a 75, and the audience gave it a 82.
I like it. Savage, what do you remember from Scream?
Well, I remember the phone call, and him creeping around our house, and I remember the cute ones always die first, which is hilarious to me because they're just blonde and retarded. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, once again, I don't think you can say that on a feature show.
Savage.
But that's not cussing, okay? They're just ignorant.
They're
let's use ignorant.
special.
Yes,
Just
ignorant.
a little bit
Ignorant.
special.
We're gonna use the word ignorant. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna go for the critics gave it a 72 and audience an 80.
All right, Rob, what do you remember from Scream, my brother?
It's been so long since I've seen it, so I don't really remember a whole lot of it. So I'm just going to get straight to the point. I want to say the critics gave it a 69 across, and then the audience gave it a 69 across the board.
If Christian was here, he would go wild right now.
Be the first one.
Hold on, I
First
got it.
one.
Hold on, I got it. I write it on my hand.
Oh no. What? I was
I
thinking
thought he
about
was
okay,
gonna
from my
pull up
pen.
a picture, like he got a screenshot of him in one
I was
point.
gonna do the same thing. I was gonna do the same thing if I found my pen.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna pull a screenshot.
Let's go.
That was awesome.
Creature would be proud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now I got ink on me.
What?
That's dedicated to
You got
Creature,
ink on
by the
him.
way.
Now I got ink on me.
Wes Craven is amazing, by the way, for directing Scream. Just the one out there.
Critics.
R.I.P. Wes Craven. He directed the first 3. or the first 4, if I remember correctly.
Okay. And Interviews with the Vampire.
Yeah, he did a lot of good stuff. Actually, he did Night at Elm Street.
Nightmare
Wow,
on
you
Elm
really
Street.
just had to force that one out right there.
Nightmare on Elm
Dear
Street.
Lord.
That's my movies. Nightmare on Elm Street.
The critics
Got that.
gave the movie Scream a 77%.
Ooh.
The audience gave the movie Scream an 80%. Winning by 1 point is Toxica.
All right. The back-to-back is crazy.
I would be so
Don't
sad
forget
if
to
I
promote.
did that, 'cause that's like my favorite. I love that franchise. I own all of them.
All right, well, what do you got for us for the next movie?
Let's see. Trying to think of a good one. Four Brothers. Have y'all seen Four Brothers?
Good movie.
No.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg and Terrence Howard and Andre 3000.
That
Yeah.
was like one of the last movies Terrence Howard did before he went crazy. No, Terrence Howard's not in that movie, is he?
Yes, he is. He plays
Yeah,
one of
he
the
is.
cops. in
Oh, he's the
Mexico.
bad guy. That's right.
He's not a bad guy. He's a cop.
He's a-
He's
a-
in the
whatever.
movie.
Oh, good. Whatever. Just talk. Four Brothers. Go.
Oh, is that a yes?
Mhm.
I was just watching it actually recently. I like
break
when
it down. Here we go.
I like when they're saying Jackie likes. They're like making fun of Jackie and like all the little banter that Mark Wahlberg have and the whole brother dynamics. I'm gonna say the critics gave it a 65 and the audience gave it a 72.
Basically, 72.
Savage, what do you remember?
But I remember that's the one where the grandma dies, right?
Yeah, well, their mom dies.
Their
Their
mom
mom.
dies. Their mom dies. Yeah. So I remember that the mom died and them all coming back together, and then I remember them beating the crap out of the one dudes, and I remember I loved the music too that they played during the movie. I think that the soundtrack was awesome.
Mhm.
Didn't one of them die?
In the movie? Yeah, Jackie
Mhm.
died.
Yeah, the other white
Jackie.
one who's not Mark Wahlberg died.
Yeah, he died. I remember him dying, and I was sad about that. I'm not gonna lie, that was so
I
sad.
cried when he
It's
died.
a
I
pretty
cried,
sad
too.
death scene. I do remember going like, "Oh man, I feel really bad about this."
Yeah, especially after like their mom died and everything. Yeah, it was a little hard
Mm-hmm.
disheartening. And we're gonna go with 75 and 80.
You said 75, 80?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, Rob, bring us home. What do you remember?
There's a lot to remember. I remember that they were in the basketball gym at the school, and Mark Wahlberg actually took the basketball and was like, "Yeah, I got the rock. I got the rock," and he pulled out the pistol, and I was like, "No one's leaving this gym until I find out answers." They also went to this underground club or whatever, and took gas and poured it all over one of the people that they were trying to find the answers
Oh, I
from.
remember that.
Mhm.
They were in the chase in the middle of the snow. I remember the bad guys went to the house and they did a jackhammer type deal on the house, which caused Jackie to die. Towards the end, Mark Wahlberg beat Vic and Victor Sweet, and actually that's the bad guy right there. So
Oh, it's
and
that,
put him
like,
in the hole.
It's that dude
So
with the pretty eyes.
I'm gonna
Now I
say
remember who
the
bad guy is.
critics
white
gave it
chick
It's
a
the guy. It's the
guy.
dude with the pretty eyes.
yeah.
He's
The
got
white
super
chick
pretty
bad
eyes.
guy.
So I'm gonna say that the
I'm-
critics gave the movie 83, and the audience gave it a 89.
Mhm.
Oh Oh yeah, now I remember the bad guy like pretends to be like a really nice guy in the beginning, and then he turns out that he's just a total douche.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dirty cop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Total douche. The critics. What in the world is somebody? No jingles.
Rob,
The critics gave this movie a 53%.
they bunch of haters.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Language!
That's so disrespectful.
The
You
critics
just said the F word.
Oh,
Oh, she did. I
I didn't even know that did either.
I
Whoops.
didn't even catch it.
I didn't know I did either. I thought I was still on mute, by the way.
Haters.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
I thought I was still on mute. My bad.
The audience gave this an 80%, winning by 2 points. Savage can't get a break because Toxica just keeps taking the point.
Run down.
Wow.
And it's always by 1 or 2 points. How is that possible? This is crazy to me. But look, I'm
Hey,
just
she's
a fill-in.
totally
So
going
at the end of the
before
day,
you, so
this
it's
is
not even
I'm
like
still
you're
on
the
the
man.
side.
Me and Savage are still
Doing
tied. I
something.
haven't even been able to move up yet.
I'm sorry.
Now, Toxica.
Yeah, but I've been
first
close
of all,
this whole
do not
time
be
with
sorry.
her.
Do not be. You're dominating. Do not be sorry. But before you pick your next movie, I'm going to hit the promo real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, your boy and Creature Feature Show. Obviously, I'm your boy, and that is not Creature. That is Vampy. But what we do on the show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet and figure out the internet critics and the audience score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. But stick around in about 10 minutes. We're going to do a rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies. We're going to start scoring them. So if you'd like to be on the show, hit my wonderful admins. We got Emoji J and Vampy. All right, Toxica, what do you got for us?
Trying to think. What next movie?
That's always hard.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Great movie.
All right, get off my list.
I don't know if I
Tarantino,
remember that
Pulp
one.
Fiction,
Hold on.
we're all good with that?
Yeah.
John Travolta
Yeah.
and Samuel L. Jackson. If not, I can pick a different one.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
really
know that one.
remember much about the movie. I've seen it, but I don't remember much about it. But I'm familiar.
Uma Thurman dies of a heroin overdose. And then gets
I
brought back to life with Narcan.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, well, okay. Like I said, I'm familiar with it. So we can roll with it. I'm still familiar with it, so we can roll with it. I said that. Let's go.
That's
All right,
right.
Toxica,
Well, you're
bring it
supposed to be
down.
familiar.
It's been
And
a
I'm
minute.
quick.
It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I know it's an iconic movie. I loved all the I don't remember the scenes very well, but I know it's a really good movie.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. What do you think was in the suitcase?
Drugs.
You think it? But remember, it shined gold when they opened it.
Oh, I have no
I
idea.
think it was a dead body. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think there's a fan theory that they think that because remember, Marcellus Wallace wants that suitcase. They're thinking that the idea of the movie is that he made a deal with the devil when he sold his soul to the devil, and in that suitcase, because you never see what's in it, it's his soul.
Interesting.
Oh, like a gold orb soul with the
Yeah.
in there. That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, Toxica, what do you think the scores are for Pulp Fiction?
I am going to say a 70 across the board. I know it's low, but I feel like the critics are the worst people with shows. I mean, movies. I feel like they
70
do.
across the board.
I need to go check on my chicken.
You go check your chicken.
Okay, so I don't remember too much about the movie, but I do remember him coming back to life. And we're just gonna hit it with the critics. A 7. No. A 68, and the audience is 74. 68, 74. 68, 74. 68, 74.
All right, Rob.
All I gotta say is the
Give me that
famous
look.
catchphrase, the famous saying in that they said in the movie. Say what again? Say what again? That's what I
again?
remember. And then them being in some weird storefront or something like that, with them being hogtied with the apple or the egg or whatever in his mouth, whatever it was.
Oh, with the gimp.
Yeah, the gimp. So with
That is
that
not
being
an
said,
egg. That is a ball gag.
Yeah,
I
that was
will-
totally a ball gag, but we can't discuss that much on this episode. It's a future show.
I will say this.
Why
The
are we doing
audience
that?
gave it.
They mentioned it.
I want to say the audience gave it a. No, the critics gave it a 73, and the audience gave it a 75.
Y'all were sleeping on this movie. If we're gonna be honest, y'all were sleeping.
Uh-oh.
It's higher than what we think it is.
Not y'all sleeping on
The
the movie.
critics
Obviously.
gave this movie a 92%.
Wow.
Oh, y'all wrong.
The
That was-
audience gave it a 96%. Rob with the point.
All right, Rob. He went up a point.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go, Rob.
All right, Rob, what you got for us next?
All right. Has anyone seen the movie Rambo: First Blood?
Rambo. No. Toxica goes no on Rambo.
Really, Tosca?
Really? I
No.
said really.
Yeah.
No Sylvester
Chat,
Stallone?
what you got? Chat,
Homework.
what you got?
What about Ready
Hey,
to Rumble?
chat. What are you supposed to do in the chat? What are y'all supposed to be
I
doing
think
right
there's a lot
now?
of new people, which is kind of cool.
We do got a lot of new people here. They're not used
All
to
right.
show.
Well, when that's a problem, we all say in the chat homework.
Woo! Longfellow dude,
Let's
gets it.
go.
I can't even see the
Let's
chat.
go.
It doesn't- I don't know. I'm blind.
What
Let's
about
go.
Ready to
I am
Rumble?
too.
The movie Ready to Rumble.
No.
Oh, I love that movie with David
That's just a good
Arquette.
movie.
Okay, that's strike two. Okay, so because I don't watch a lot of horror movies because I cannot stand horror movies.
Thank
Where's
you.
the
Rob?
Where's the
Go
Mason?
fight.
What about let's do Three Kings with Ice
Three
Cube
Kings.
and
Oh, I love
George
is that the
Clooney,
movie with Ice Cube, George
George
Clooney, and Mark Wahlberg?
Mark
I
Wahlberg.
love that movie.
That's an interesting three.
I guess go ahead.
Ah,
and,
that's strike
hit.
three though,
Strike
unfortunately.
three, yeah.
She's not. So now Vampy, we defer to you.
I'm sorry.
All right. Let's see what I have here. Let's go with Star Wars.
Which one? There's so
I
many
haven't
different
seen any
ones.
of them ever.
Tosca, you need homework.
Strike one for Vampy.
Jeez.
Hmm.
All right. Duff.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
Duff.
What?
Duff.
Mm-mm.
No.
Strike
Wait,
two.
isn't that? Is that the what's it called?
It called it Duff.
Don't worry,
Oh.
I've got this taken care
All right,
of.
go
when
ahead.
She strikes out too. Don't worry.
You got
All
one
right.
more.
Oh Lord. Wizard of Oz. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that one with
Wizard
the
of Oz.
Which one? The original?
The original
Yes.
one.
Judy
From the
Garland.
40s.
Judy Garland.
Well, the original one, that's the only one because the other one is
It's called The Wiz.
yeah,
it's
called
called
the
On. I think.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Totally different.
1939. I'm sorry. It wasn't even in the 40s. It was in the 30s. All right. So we all
Okay,
good on
let's
Wizard
go.
of Oz? For God's
Yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
All right, that is on Rob. Rob, Wizard of Oz. What do you remember?
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. The witch and I'll give you my little pretties, and then the red ruby shoes. So I will say that the critics gave this movie I want to say 59, and the audience gave it a 50.
All right, Toxico, what do you remember from The Wizard of Oz?
The Flying Monkeys. And,
Oh, God, I was so scared of those growing up as a kid. Those were the scariest things in the
I
world.
love the flying monkeys. I wish I could have had one.
Oh my God.
The
and
flying
then
monkeys horrified me.
I wish I had one.
and then I guess it's pretty much. I don't remember too much. It's been so long since I've seen it. Way long since I've seen it. But when did it come out? What year was it?
1939.
1939. Okay, so I
It's
kind of
before the United States even got involved in World War II. This movie came out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 70s across the board. 70 across the board.
All right.
Back to back 70s is crazy.
I'm just
Savage.
So I loved the movie. I loved the whole thing. Her going down the yellow brick road, her getting torn up by the Twister and twisted into it in order to get into the Wizard of Oz. Her going and seeing, the lion and going and helping Tin Man and getting him all oiled up, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Toto he was a great dog, you know what I'm saying? And then when they fell asleep in the posies or whatever, and they just like crashed out, that was awesome. And then the snow comes down on him and wakes him up. Oh, I love that movie. Anyways, let's just move on to the critics.
Crystal goes like home.
How do you really feel about this movie?
I love it.
Obviously, she loves it.
sorry, I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna go 80, and I'm gonna go 82.
So there is a conspiracy theory that when you're watching Wizard of Oz, when they're going through the forest, there is apparently somebody hung themselves.
Yes.
You can see
Yes.
Yes. It is true.
Sorry, unalive themselves.
Yes, that is true.
And so that's a fun Easter egg if you guys want to go find that. Oh, my horror.
There's actually a lot of them in that movie.
There's a lot happening in that
probably
movie.
the creepiest.
The critics gave The Wizard of Oz a 98%.
Ooh.
The audience gave it an 89%. Savage.
Let's go.
And you know what, Savage? We're going to let you pick one more movie before the rapid fire round.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Okay,
Savage are tied.
Let's go with The Little Mermaid.
which one?
Which one? Because there's
one?
live action and there's part 2 as well.
The original. When we talk about movies, the first ones we talk about originally are the first
live
ones.
action was so good. So good, though.
But there's
Original.
a live action as well.
Okay, we talk about original.
I don't know why people are mad about The Little Mermaid being black. It's a
Cinderella,
mermaid.
they
It's not
made
a
us black
real
Cinderella.
freaking thing.
They made a black Cinderella a long time ago. Brandy was Cinderella.
It doesn't matter, but like, if anything, if anybody should be mad about anything, a mermaid should be clear. It should be translucent. If anything, it should be clear. That's how the ocean works. That's how biology works. You're going to get all people getting all up in arms about, oh, she's black, she's white. No, she should be clear.
She should be clear. It's crazy, then we wouldn't be able to see her. She'd be
Exactly.
invisible.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm good
Black,
with it.
white, purple, I don't care.
Okay, that's true. Let's go. Okay, are we going with that movie? Yeah? All right?
Yes.
All right, so I loved the whole, the idea of a little mermaid, like a mermaid. I love Ursula being so just dramatic, and I love the freaking musical behind it. And I love, oh my gosh, why can't I Sebastian. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot his name. And Flounder.
Savage, how could you forget the name of Sebastian?
Prince. And when they were in her cave and just flowing around everything and just looking at all her trinkets.
I still can't believe you haven't said Dinglehopper yet.
No, I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. I gotta leave something for somebody else, okay? Anyway, so we're moving on. We're moving on. We're gonna say, oh, it's a great Disney movie. We're gonna go with 84 and 86.
All right, Rob, what do you remember from a whole new world of The Little Mermaid?
The song "You Gotta Kiss the Girl," the Prince. I mean,
La 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 la.
I knew it. Yeah.
So well.
Yeah,
I don't know why he
she was
did it so
gonna
well.
yeah.
You wanna kiss
Her
the girl.
getting the guy, her dad turning her into a human. So, with that being said, I want to say the critics gave it a 96 and the audience gave it a 99.
Yo, you went really high on that one.
Swinging for the fences, I like.
He's swinging. He's swinging.
Yeah, he went real high on that one. Okay. you.
Toxica, what do you remember?
Please hold. I'm thinking my Dingle Hopper. Hold on.
Oh!
Not the fork.
It's called a dingle hopper, you uncultured swine.
Ah, you wanted to give her credit when she couldn't even say the name right.
Dingle Hopper is what I said. I like the fact that her dad was so selfless at the end and ended up like turning her to human. I really liked the part where she gets they call it a snarflat, I think, and she blows the bubbles and the smoke goes all into his face.
Yeah.
I love the whole flounder at the beginning, the very opening. Flounder, it's a shark. Don't be such a guppy. And how like,
don't be such a guppy.
The founder is so like scared and it's so cute. Like I love the whole movie and the music. My daughter and our favorite song is "Part of Your World." I love that song. I love the whole movie, but it's my favorite. I'm gonna go 85 across the board. I don't want it.
Hold on, I'm doing the maths here.
The mathsters is hard tonight, huh?
Sometimes the math's math. All right. The fact that nobody said that "Poor Unfortunate Soul" is their favorite song really makes me upset.
Poor
You know
unfortunate
what? I said the whole musical setup behind it. What are you talking about? I said every
That's
song.
neither here nor there. And nobody ever puts enough respect on that eel. Her pet eel is so cute. I love him.
The ones that end up
I
dying.
said Ursula. Nobody mentioned Ursula. I did. Hello. Anyways,
Whatever. Cool
I
story,
like
bro.
the live
Cool story, bro.
action.
Cool story, bro. Anyway, the critics gave this movie a 92%. The audience gave this movie an 88%. Both tied with 10 points each. Toxica and Savage both get a point. Which now, ladies and gentlemen, brings us into our rapid fire round. We're going to cinema score. Obviously, that's not Creature, that's Vampy, but I'm your boy. On this show, we talk about movies. We figure out what the audience and the critics score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. Boom, now we've got into our rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies and we're going to start scoring them. If you'd like to be on the show, hit her up or hit Emoji J up. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And just so we're clear, Rob,
Yeah.
you've got 2 points, brother.
Okay.
Savage, you've got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Toxica, you've got 4. This is anybody's game right now. Here we go. Baby!
Oh boy.
What do you got for it?
They got me nervous. House of
I know,
Wax.
right? Got me right, smack dab in the middle of them.
House of Wax.
I
Have y'all
love
seen
that
it?
House of Wax.
I love that movie. Paris Hilton is in that.
Yes.
Rob?
Chad Michael.
Nope.
Bummer.
All right. Fifth Element.
I don't watch horror movies. I hate horror
Yes,
movies.
I love Fifth Element. Okay, what about Fifth
The
Element?
Fifth Element. The Fifth Element.
I don't remember if I've
Lilu
seen it.
Dallas Multipass.
I've
Oh my
seen it, but I
god,
don't remember
it's such a good
seeing it.
movie. How do you guys
Well,
not know? This is
Fifth
crazy.
Element, Rob?
This is wild.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Chris Tucker, Gary Oldman.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
We were going to go.
Just score, guys.
Here's the break.
Really.
We're going to go on Savage. It's on you.
All right. Shoot, I was hoping to not start this time. All right, so we're gonna go with a 81 and a 83.
81, 83. Rob.
73 across the board.
I'm gonna go 70 across the board.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
70 across the board.
I'm keeping scores, Mel.
It's not you. That come out was you.
Yeah, put it right there. You can still have it, baby.
The critics gave The Fifth Element a 71%. The audience gave it an 87%. Savage, with this point.
Okay, let's go.
Drink.
Go me.
All right. Next one. Indiana Jones.
We're doing Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. Where was going to first movie?
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
My first.
Okay. It is on 7.
All right, so we're gonna go with 84 and 86.
And Rob.
100 across the board.
What?
What the 100?
Yo!
He's shooting to the moon.
Whoa.
It's on PC.
I love it. I love it. And Toxica.
I'm gonna say 85, 88. You're gonna have one.
588.
Yes, sir. Let me see.
Sir is my father.
I'm in the South. We were taught respect.
I appreciate that. The critics gave this movie a 94%. The audience gave this movie a 96%. Rob with the point.
Okay, shoot to the moon, Rob. Okay, we see you.
Okay. All
Get it,
right.
man.
He took the cut. I think that might be the first time 100 has ever won before.
Yo, for real.
Period. All right.
Mark that.
Yo.
All right, what's our next one?
Medea goes to jail.
Oh yes.
Medea goes to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie.
Oh my God! You all three said yes to this?
Yes.
They did.
Almost every single time.
Yes. All the Medeas. I've seen all of them.
Creature would lose his mind.
Medea's funny.
Hey, he lost twice tonight. He lost twice tonight. That's his fault for not being here. He lost twice.
Call the popo.
He lost twice tonight.
So
It is on you, Rob.
I'm going to go high again. So we're going to go 99 across the board. I think that's the funny movie, funny play. So, yeah.
99. Okay, I got you.
99.
I'm gonna go 95 across the board.
Oh.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna go one up me.
Price is right, y'all. I'm gonna go 97 across the board. How about that, monkey?
Lord.
How about that?
Dang, Savage. Welcome to Sim School where it gets competitive.
This is okay. I'm not gonna lie. This is the craziest score I've ever seen. This is the craziest score I have ever seen. This is easily this movie score is the craziest score I've ever seen in the entire time I've done this.
Is it 1,000?
The critics gave this movie a 29%.
That is not the worst.
I said 2.
No.
That is wild.
The audience gave this movie a 95%.
I know you lying.
With the point.
No way. Nothing hate on Medea like
I'm about to
that.
crash out, yo.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna cry me a river.
29.95. That's the craziest score I've ever seen.
That is wild. All right.
Yo.
Ah.
All right.
Okay,
What
so
do we
let's.
have next?
This is a little shot. I pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Love
I
that
just
movie.
watched that recently, actually.
Rob?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
That's what Adam Sandler. Yeah.
And Kevin James.
What an Adam Sandler movie.
And the guy from Grandma's Boy.
Okay, we're not supposed to talk about it. We're supposed to be scoring. Y'all,
I'm
let's
scoring. All right, that's good first.
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna say, because it's an Adam Sandler movie, I'm gonna go low, so I'm gonna go 20, and I'm gonna go 55.
Okay.
Y'all are getting it.
I'm going to say 28 and 40.
28 and 40.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with 10 across the board.
Yo,
Not the 10.
I cannot with you right
Rob
now.
with these crazy
This is
numbers.
crazy. Not the 10 across the board.
He's only crazy numbers. We never had 10s on here before.
Except for, yeah, I mean, we did have the Adam Sandler one
Hey, it's
earlier.
in the low.
People showed up as 10,
Critics
so
do
I
not
mean,
like Adam Sandler that much.
they don't.
Adam Sandler.
The
I would
10
say
is
about
low.
like a 23.
Well, here we go. Critics gave I Now Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry, a 15%.
Yo. That's why.
Wow.
The audience, though, gave it a 69%. So that goes to Toxica.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right, we got time for one or two more, baby. What do you got for us?
All right. Whew. We're rocking and rolling so far. All right, so let's go with Scorpion King.
Oh, I love that movie.
The Rock.
Oh, I know you lying, Todd.
Toxica.
No, you got major homework all the way that I want to cut so bad right now.
Lord.
Oh, I got 2 minutes.
All right, fine. Tarzan the cartoon.
The Rock
Yeah.
is awesome.
Tarzan.
I'm about to crash out.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all killing me here.
I'm about to crash out, yo.
Well, crash out. But
I can't yet. I got 2 minutes.
yeah, crash out in 2 minutes.
Exactly, I will.
Is on Toxica.
When did this movie come out?
99.
99. Okay.
I thought
So we're going to go 50, 65. I know it's Disney, but I'm just going to go there. I need to check this chicken.
Check the chicken. All right, Savage.
I'm going to Smelly. I love her to death. And we're going to go 69 across the board.
Woo! Let's go. I don't have tattoos. So
Rob.
I can't be flexing like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 55 across the board.
55 across the board.
It's been happening all night, Mel.
The critics gave this movie a 90%.
How?
Sheesh.
Ooh.
The audience gave this movie a 75%. Savage And here's the deal. Rob, you're not out of this. Savage, you're down by 1. Toxica, you're up by 1. But Rob, you're not. If Savage gets this next one, we'll see what happens here. One more movie
All right.
to figure it
Wrong
out.
movie. All right. Ah! All right. Fight Club.
Oh my god, I love that movie too. Oh yes.
You're gonna be old.
Toxica. Really? All right.
It's been all night. It's been all
All
night.
right. Blade. Blade.
Battle in the
Blade.
Sunlight. Blade. Oh, I love Blade.